Welcome back to Dr. Gilbert Healthy Aging. I am Dr. Gilbert. Throughout my extensive, active career as a clinical physician, neurological researcher, and general surgeon, I have spent decades analyzing the exact vascular, metabolic, and neurological root causes of senior balance loss and muscular dysfunction. When you spend your life inside trauma bays and clinical research labs, you realize a deeply unsettling truth. The ultimate threat to your morning balance and nightly rest does not begin when your feet hit the floor. It develops silently in the dark during 8 hours of nocturnal fluid depletion. Today, we are shining an uncompromising medical spotlight on a silent breakdown taking place inside millions of homes. The nocturnal hypovolemic and electrolyte stagnation loop. It is a hidden physiological trap that starves your deep leg muscles of vital minerals, thickens your blood velocity, throws your inner ear levelers into spatial disorientation, and makes middle-of-the-night calf cramps and dangerous morning dizziness almost inevitable after age 70. Let us have a raw, clinical conversation. Have you ever been jolted awake at 2 in the morning by a violent tearing spasm in your calf or arch? A contraction so agonizing you scream out, struggling to step onto a cold floor to make it stop? And when you finally swing your legs out of bed in the morning, does a sudden dark wave of dizziness hit your skull, forcing you to grab your nightstand to keep the room from spinning? If you recognized your morning routine in that description, listen to my voice with undivided attention today. You are caught in an escalating vascular crisis. The universal Western habit of intentionally avoiding water before bed, out of fear of waking up to use the bathroom, is systematically starving your vascular tree. Most primary care doctors make a fatal mistake. When a senior reports night cramps or morning lightheadedness, they prescribe synthetic muscle relaxants or blood pressure pills that mask symptoms without treating the vascular root cause. Smearing pain creams or hiding from water is a failure of preventative medicine. If your blood volume drops overnight and your electrolytes calcify inside muscle sheaths, your inner ear gyroscopes go dark, your calves lock in agony, and your risk of a catastrophic morning fall multiplies. I did not create this masterclass to leave you in fear. Today, I am handing you a scientifically validated shield of safety. The Bedtime Hydration Protocol for seniors over 70. A simple 30-second fluid habit that warms cold legs, prevents night cramps, and completely stops morning dizziness. Chapter 2. The Physiology of Overnight Hypovolemia. To eliminate night cramps and morning dizziness, we must analyze human vascular physiology through fluid dynamics, osmotic pressure, and autonomic baroreflex arcs. During 8 hours of horizontal sleep, your body does not stop working. You continuously lose nearly 1 full liter of essential fluid through respiration, metabolic perspiration, and renal filtration. In a young body with elastic blood vessels, the autonomic system adjusts easily. But after age 70, 3 distinct physiological failures occur during overnight fluid loss. 1. Nocturnal hypovolemia and blood viscosity. As you lose fluid overnight without replenishment, your total circulating blood volume drops, a state called overnight hypovolemia. Your blood becomes thick, sluggish, and viscous. Thick blood moves at a crawl through the long microcapillary beds of your lower legs, starving deep muscle sheaths of oxygenated arterial flow. 2. Extracellular electrolyte precipitation. Muscle contraction relies on an exquisite chemical balance of sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium ions dissolved in extracellular fluid. When tissue water levels plunge overnight, these dissolved minerals condense and precipitate around sensory nerve endings in your calves. Your central nervous system registers this local acidity as an emergency threat, triggering a continuous, involuntary motor unit discharge, the agonizing lockjaw muscle contraction known as a nocturnal leg cramp. 3. Baroreceptor desensitization and orthostatic collapse. Located inside your carotid arteries are high-speed pressure sensors, your baroreceptors, responsible for detecting gravity shifts when you stand up. When your blood volume is depleted overnight, standing up causes gravity to drag what little fluid remains straight down into your abdomen and legs. Your dry baroreceptors lag, failing to constrict blood vessels in time. Your brain blood pressure crashes, starving your cerebellum and inner ear levelers of oxygen. The room spins, your visual field dims, and your knees buckle under your body weight. Look at the trap this creates. Thick, stagnant blood, causing agonizing calf spasms at 2 a.m., and a depleted vascular volume causing cerebral ischemia at 7 a.m. To break this cycle, we must implement a specific bedtime hydration habit that preserves vascular volume without disrupting your sleep. Chapter 3. The Bedtime Hydration Protocol. Let us move to the life-saving solution. The Bedtime Hydration Protocol, known in clinical microvascular therapy as the isotonic fluid retention matrix. When seniors suffer from night cramps or dizziness, the universal advice they receive is, drink a giant glass of cold tap water right before you jump into bed. As a surgeon, I must tell you that gulping a large glass of plain cold water before sleep is a physiological error. Plain, unmineralized tap water ingested rapidly in high volumes bypasses cellular absorption. It expands blood volume too fast, triggering your kidneys to flush it out immediately, forcing you to wake up 3 or 4 times during the night to urinate. Furthermore, plain water dilutes what few electrolytes remain in your bloodstream, worsening your night cramps. We must do the exact opposite. We must create an isotonic microdose of fluid, a precise mineral-activated water structure that enters your cellular walls slowly, holds fluid safely inside your vascular space for 8 hours, and nourishes deep calf nerves without overloading your bladder. Follow me through the 4 precise steps of this nightly clinical protocol. Step 1. The thermal fluid matrix, room temperature base. 1. Exactly 30 minutes before you intend to sleep, measure out exactly 4 to 6 ounces of clean water. Never drink ice-cold water before bed. Cold fluid triggers gastrointestinal vasoconstriction, delaying stomach emptying. 2. Ensure the water is room temperature or slightly warm, allowing the stomach lining to absorb the liquid instantly without metabolic shock. Step 2. The mineral electrolyte lock, trace sodium-magnesium anchor. 1. Take a tiny pinch, less than 1/16 of a teaspoon, of pure, unprocessed sea salt or Celtic salt. 2. Dissolve this micropinch directly into your 6 ounces of water. 3. Unprocessed sea salt contains trace sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Sodium acts as a cellular sponge, binding the water molecules so they remain inside your vascular conduits overnight rather than filtering directly into your bladder. This prevents midnight urination while maintaining pressurized blood flow to your brain. Step 3. The citrate buffer, vascular smooth muscle relaxation. 1. Squeeze 3 to 4 drops of fresh lemon juice into the mineralized water. 2. Lemon juice provides natural citrates, which neutralize metabolic acidity inside muscle sheaths, preventing calcium crystallization in your calf tissue, and ensuring your deep leg nerves remain completely calm throughout the night. Step 4. The biphasic swallow cadence, autonomic absorption. 1. Do not chug the glass in one continuous gulp. Sit comfortably on the edge of your bed. Take 1 slow sip. Hold the fluid in your mouth for 2 seconds to activate salivary enzymes, and swallow. 2. Take 4 to 5 slow, deliberate sips over a period of 2 full minutes. 3. This slow cadence signals your stomach's stretch receptors to release the fluid gradually into your bloodstream, maintaining a steady arterial pressure line while you sleep. By executing this mineralized fluid protocol, you transform plain water into a high-performance vascular shield. The mineral sodium holds the fluid inside your blood vessels, the citrates buffer calf acid, and the room temperature thermal profile ensures total cellular absorption. You sleep soundly, your calves remain relaxed, and your brain blood pressure stays rock solid when you stand up in the morning. Chapter 4. Clinical timelines and living room errors. To achieve permanent relief, you must maintain this protocol with daily clinical consistency. Here is the biological adaptation timeline you will experience. Week 1. Vascular stabilization. Within your first 3 nights, midnight calf cramps will drop by up to 90%. You will wake up with warmer lower legs and zero throbbing in your arches. Month 1. Baroreceptor recalibration. After 30 days of steady overnight hydration, your carotid baroreceptors regain stretch sensitivity. Your standing morning blood pressure stabilizes, eliminating the dark swimming sensation when rising. Month 3. Microvascular angiogenesis. After 90 days, your peripheral capillary beds remodel, expanding microvascular density to your peripheral nerves and locking in unshakable morning balance. 3 deadly mistakes destroying senior hydration. Chugging cold plain water at 10 p.m. Drinking large volumes of unmineralized cold water fills your bladder, forces midnight bathroom trips, and flushes out critical sodium, worsening cramps. Taking diuretic medications directly before bed, taking fluid-flushing blood pressure pills right before sleep starves your brain of overnight blood volume. Always consult your physician to optimize medication timing. Sleeping in overheated bedrooms. High bedroom temperatures cause excessive night sweating, accelerating hypovolemia. Keep your bedroom cool, around $65 circ to $18 circ, to preserve fluid balance. Reaching your 70s, 80s, or 90s is a triumphant milestone. It should be defined by freedom, peace, and vitality, not by physical restriction, agonizing night cramps, and fear of morning dizziness. Agonizing calf spasms and morning lightheadedness are not inevitable consequences of aging. They are biological puzzles of overnight fluid depletion and electrolyte imbalance. Today, you possess the exact clinical blueprint to solve that puzzle. Tonight, before you go to sleep, sit on the edge of your bed, mix your room temperature mineralized water, take your slow sips, and give your heart, brain, and legs the hydration they deserve. If you found today's masterclass valuable, share it with your loved ones, your siblings, and your friends. Let us protect the independence of our seniors together. Thank you for your time and trust. Subscribe to our channel, honor your physical temple, perform your bedtime hydration protocol, and step forward into your day with absolute power.